So if you're looking for video marketing ideas for your business, then you're totally in the right place. This is a great video for you. There are so many video marketing ideas that you can do videos on, but I'm going to just select my top 5 in this video that I think work really, really well for pretty much most businesses. So let's just jump straight into it. Number 1 is founder story or brand story. So a simple 1 to 2 minute video, that will be long enough, just talking about you as the founder, the owner, the CEO of the company. If it's your company, your brand, just talking about why you started it, what's different about your company, why you're passionate about what you do, why does your brand exist. But it's just a great opportunity more than anything for people to put a name to the brand, to see who you are, to see that you're a real person, to kind of see that you're an expert in the field, that you've got a passion for what you do. That's what people want. They don't want sort of faceless brands now. They want to see the people behind them. So get in front of the camera as the founder or the owner of the company, introduce yourself and actually talk about why you started the brand, what's the whole point of what you're doing, why you're passionate about trying to help people in the industry that you're in, and start that kind of connection between you and customers or potential customers. So that's the first one. The second one is kind of almost the opposite in a way. It's customer testimonial video. So rather than talk about yourself, talk about your customers. Reach out to your best customers, ask them to do a quick video. You can either go there and shoot it yourself, which will be a bit more professional, or you can just get people to use their smartphone to just record a video of themselves talking about why they're a customer, what they like about your company, your brand, perhaps you as an individual. But if you've got great customers, use them. The important thing here is pretty much everybody has testimonials on the website in text form, but video is the way to go with everything. This is what I kind of emphasize to people all the time now. Video for everything. So really put the extra effort in, go the extra mile to not just get really strong written testimonials from your customers. Try to get video testimonials. They are way more powerful these days. That's what people want. If they can actually see your customers on camera, again, put a face to the name, proof that they're real and you haven't just made them up. That's just so much more powerful. Next type of video marketing idea is behind the scenes videos. So again, this is about humanizing your brand. Get some footage of you, your employees, your offices. People don't just want to go to your website and kind of see a nice logo, a nice website that's well done. They really want to kind of see what the human side of your brand and your company and what you do. So, I would always stress the more footage that you can film of you kind of working, your employees and yourself in your offices, doing what you do on a daily basis, showing how your products, your services are made, and also kind of like having a little bit of fun as well. It's business doesn't have to be super serious. So even if you're in quite a serious industry, of course it's right to have kind of a formal, serious website. You need to kind of set the right tone. But people don't need to see video after video that's like super serious. We're all humans. It's about human connection. So don't sort of feel that it's inappropriate to add a little bit of humor to lighten things up in some of the videos by showing what your employees actually do on a day-to-day basis. I'm sure your employees don't sit there just being super serious all the time, so you can show them having a little bit of fun. So that video idea is all about showing your company and humanizing it and what life inside your company is actually like. The next type of video idea that I think is really strong is FAQ videos. So if you're like most companies, you'll have FAQs listed on your website. So just to start with, maybe pick 3, 4, 5 of those. And again, just take something that is traditionally done by everybody in text format and turn it into a video. So for each FAQ, just have you as the founder, the owner, whatever your position is, or another employee that's appropriate, just have them actually answering one of your top FAQs, talking into a camera. Again, it's just so much more powerful. The difference between somebody reading an answer, even if it's brilliant on your website and it tells them everything they want, and actually having somebody from your company, in the office, maybe with the logo in the background, actually talking to them, it's the next best thing from them actually coming and visiting your offices, having a meeting, having a cup of tea or coffee, and actually being kind of told the answers to their questions in person. So turn your FAQs into videos. That's a really one of my top video marketing ideas that I'd give to any company. And I think the final one, which is kind of related, is that I really like, is myth busting videos. So no matter what industry you're in, there always tends to be certain kind of perceptions that people have, myths that people have. And a lot of video content, when I'm kind of like compiling a list of what I would start with as the basic fundamentals for creating video, a lot of it is just about what people enjoy, what tends to grab people's attention, what tends to do well and get people talking. I'm big into sort of the viral side of video marketing as well. So this is a great one. If there are things that about your industry that are kind of big, myths, widespread beliefs that not to be true, then get on camera and tell people, like, you and all your friends probably think that this is true about what I do in my industry, but actually it's not. And even if there's kind of like a little bit of an industry secret in there or two, that's great. So get behind the camera and actually bust those myths about your industry, and put stuff out there. This is great because it shows you that you're an expert, you really know what you're talking about. But also that kind of shock, that awe factor can work really well. So if there's something that you're having to tell people all the time when you first speak to them about what you do, like most people think this is true but it's not, then create a video out of that. That's a great one for a video marketing idea. Get that on camera. And those are the 5 video marketing ideas that I would probably start with. I'm sure you can come up with some ideas if you focus on those areas. There are, of course, loads more ideas. If you have want a bit more advice, or you've done certain types of videos that you found worked really well in your industry, leave a comment if you would like to give me a bit of information about your company, and then I can send you maybe a tailored list of 10 video marketing ideas that I think will work really well for you. I'm happy to do that. So like the video, subscribe, leave me a comment below, let me know what's worked, what hasn't worked, what do you think of these ideas, have you tried them, ask me any questions that you want about video marketing, and I'll be happy to offer you a bit of free advice in the comments. So that's it for this video. Another one coming up shortly, but that's a bye from me for now.